Mics are hot. Nice. I should have Twitch open.
Oh, that would be nice.
Hi, everyone. I was almost ready. I was like that close.
Ready.
Almost. So, hello. It's Monday.
Hey, I got the photo and it's all black.
Are you serious?
That's ominous.
Yeah, I know. So, we're doing great,
I
guys.
think we're cursed, guys.
We are vampires.
Oh no. I don't subscribe to that. No, thank you. I'm the other team.
Non-vampires?
I am not a vampire.
Why not?
Because I don't...
Werewolf.
Yes.
I don't like the idea of my bones breaking.
Why not?
I guess you can call me a little bitch.
Anyway, so hi guys, welcome to Divide and Conquer's Rise of Tiamat game, 5th edition module. I run out of the Tyranny of Dragons module.
I just ran out of this module. Now we have this other module.
Yeah, I ran out of the other one, so now I hope Pepsi's fine. So
Store-bought's fine.
Store-bought's, yeah. If you can't make it yourself, store-bought is fine. So, do we have any special announcements today before we do our usual?
Yeah, we have one.
Ooh, what is
that? Next Monday, instead of having a Rise of Tiamat, we're going to be doing another reroll podcast interview. In the initiative seat. I forgot what we called it.
Yeah.
On YouTube, you called it the hot seat, so you did not call it the initiative seat.
Yes, but I was told afterwards to call it something else. So in the hot seat, I guess it's until we change it to the initiative seat or whatever.
Yes.
We have a Steph.
Steph,
we're gonna ask you questions. I'm gonna ask you all the questions you could.
I'm so not ready for this.
Good.
It's fine. I was totally ready for it on mine.
I won't be ready for mine.
Nobody's gonna be ready for those except for me in 2 years because I made myself last.
Anyway.
So, yeah.
So...
That's my only announcement that I have.
Okay. Anyone else have any other cool special announcements? Jeremiah, what are you sitting in?
Hold on. Let me.
Yeah, what are you saying?
Not sponsored, but hey, look, I have a new chair, and it's green.
I felt that was worthy of an announcement.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let's go ahead and go into our usual announcements. Let's talk about our bros at Talon and Claw, because I saw that they've been updating pictures on the custom gaming tables they're making. So yeah, Talon Claw, really awesome people. They make wooden tabletop products such as dice vaults, DM screens. They have spell slot trackers. You can check out their Etsy, which is linked down below on our Twitch page, and we have a coupon code you can use, which is Divine Conquer at checkout.
Look at that spell strike.
It gets you 10% off on your purchase. So go check them out. Go check them out on Twitter. On I don't know if they have an official Facebook, but I don't recall if they. Because I'm friends with. It's like I'm friends with Anthony at the same time as
I messaged Talon and Claw on Facebook, not Anthony, and then I've messaged Anthony on.
Okay, so they do have a Facebook. I get confused because I'm like friends with both of them or something.
Yes.
I'm just like, which one is it? So yes. Anywho, moving on from that, Lynn, do we want to talk about our thing?
You should.
Alistair comic! Yay!
I saw the buffering happen.
Yes. I don't know if you were confused or what was happening. It's like, what am I part of? Oh yeah, that thing.
What are we doing again? No. Yeah, so we launched that last year, and it's still going. It's exciting. I'm excited. It's a webcomic about some bros who are trying to save the world, and it's great.
And one of them is in this game.
Yeah.
And the other one's in
the other one is.
Yeah, and then technically, yeah.
Well, he's technically in this one too.
He is technically.
Timelines.
It's whatever. Look, it's Alistair's turn to adventure in this one.
These boys.
Oh, look at how cute they are.
Yeah. Speaking of, we have merch.
Oh yeah. We have merch. We have
Which
things.
Lynn and I are planning on launching a new piece of merch, which is going to be fantastic, and it's called the White Hair Trauma Club. All of your characters, because we've noticed that there is a collection of D&D characters that happen to have the telltale white streak of hair, and they also have trauma for some reason.
Yeah, it's like across the board.
It's like a common trope that people have in their D&D characters, that where they have like kind of like a white streak of hair.
To be fair, Grayson has like a whole midsection of his hair.
That's a lot of trauma.
That's how I was gonna say. I was just gonna say that. Like, how much trauma is it?
So much.
We have a White Hair Trauma Club on chat.
We do.
Excellent.
So we want to make
White Hair Trauma Club.
White Hair Trauma Club.
Excellent.
So yeah.
So how much trauma do I have IRL?
I like, bro.
That's how you find out.
Bro, I have a lot of white streaks of hair. You have no ideas.
Let me count real quick.
So yeah. So check out our webcomic Alistair. We've got the link to our Patreon down below. You can subscribe for as little as $1 a month, which gives you access to our Discord, where we come up with these wonderful ideas alongside our White Hair Trauma Club.
Brilliant ideas.
Also, we're doing Alistair Discord is doing a PowerPoint party.
That's right, we are. We are doing a PowerPoint party on the Alistair server. We haven't decided on a date yet.
I'm so excited, Vic.
I have no idea what I'm doing for mine, but we're doing a PowerPoint party online. It's going to be fantastic. I'm not ready for any of it.
I get to talk about decks for as long as not as long as I want, but
yeah, what's our time limit? How much do I have to talk about?
Oh, we don't have a time limit set right now, but
okay.
Mine's gonna make Vic mad.
Basically, the point of the PowerPoint party is to pick a subject that you can hold an entire audience hostage for while you talk about a very specific interest of yours.
Look at that white hair.
Ooh, look at that trauma.
Look at that trauma.
What?
Nothing.
So do you have about a week when I talk about Star Wars?
Yeah, let's hold Lynn hostage while we do a joint PowerPoint on Star Wars.
Let me explain to you the world
Jared.
of Saint Seiya.
I've never seen Star Wars, so that might make an appearance on my PowerPoint.
Oh my god.
No,
was already
my PowerPoint. I've already come up with the topic. It's using artist statements to explain the overall themes of different anime that I have never seen before.
I've already been held hostage for one PowerPoint. So
about
Star Wars.
According to somebody who has never seen Star Wars.
According to somebody who has never seen a single Star Wars.
It's gonna be great.
Excellent.
So yeah, we look forward to hosting that on our server. Whichever date that is, I guess a date when everybody is available to just hang out for a night.
We'll vote probably.
Yeah, we'll put it to a vote, definitely. So yeah, that's what we have going on in our server. So consider joining us through our Patreon.
Do it.
Anyway, let's just go through our introductions now, because I think our energy's all over the place now. Hi, I am Vic. I will be your DM and your official ferret herder of the evening, I guess. The ferret wrangler. It's harder to wrangle ferrets than cats, okay?
Yes.
Who's next?
It's your call.
I don't. You over there on your phone.
We'll get called out, bro.
Wow, called out.
Dude, I'm just turning my volume down. Anyways, hi everybody. I'm Tabatha. I'm playing Patience, the residential toddler.
So which was it? Were you turning your volume down or checking the time?
Just turning my volume down.
I'm turning the clock down. God, big.
That sounds like an Alistair thing to say.
Turn the clock down. It's so loud, bro.
So, Jesus, who are you playing today?
Hey guys, I'm playing Tarsius, Chadington, your local Minotaur fighter, good as a boys, and expert humans and houses player.
Absolutely. Yeah. And Jeremiah, who do you got?
Hello, I am playing Cordelia Chadington, uncursed Medusa rogue fighter. And the best interrogator.
These are true facts.
I agree to that.
True facts.
And we have a fish person tonight.
Uh-oh.
Fish person.
Yeah.
That's you.
Oh wait, the one fish person. Hold on.
I'm Stephanie. I'm gonna be playing the chaotic, dramatic Paladin Ophelia, Tormenta, who needs supervision at all times. And I'll be a little bit who just needs help.
Just needs help. Yes. All right. And I believe we have a good boy for last.
I'm always last.
Well, yeah, that's just how it is on this.
Yeah, it's always you're always last, or I don't know why.
Look, we're saving the goodest boy for
The
last.
goodest boy. Yes, the goodest boy. My name's Lynn, and I'm playing Sir Alistair, Evander, Belmonte, the good boy paladin of Frat. So, he's a righteous bro.
The righteous of bros.
So righteous, so bro.
The righteous of bros.
The righteous. Okay, so I guess let's go ahead and roll our intro.
All right, rolling that intro.
Awesome. All right, so let's go to our quick recap. So, our story thus far. A group of new adventurers and an Ophelia and Yuliy, who are more seasoned in their journeys, especially dealing with the cult of the dragon. You were tasked with setting out to capture and interrogate the white worm speaker known as Verum the White, a dwarven man that was seen, who was last seen near the Serpent Hills. So, you all picked up, gathered your supplies, and essentially set out. Along the way, you found more or less the tavern that he was last seen at. You discovered the amazingness that is Chucky Milk. And with that, you also met a ranger by the name of Irian Sykes, who is obnoxious to every degree, but more or less a proclaimed skilled hunter.
He means well.
He certainly does. Part of a band of guardsmen called the Broken Trust. He decided to tag along and be your guide through the Serpent Hills when you were attacked by a Yuanti and his lizard folk soldiers. You managed to subdue the Yuanti, however, giving him a stern talking to. a very stern figure wagon as you sent him on his way. Patience being the one to essentially speak with the lizard folk that remained, and they agreed to guide you the rest of the way to a hidden temple in a valley, where they said was where their small group had come from. After encountering a small village that had been essentially ransacked and its people taken, you learned that who the lizard folk are working for are also taking people in the dead of night, and for what reason you don't know yet. And then it was there you were brought to this massive temple hidden along the cliff face of a canyon that belonged to an ancient divination wizard known as Darius. Entering into his tomb, you encountered the strange magic that seems to be ingrained in the very stone of this place, as you have witnessed moving statues, and now a room that is filled with stained glass windows that have been alight with some kind of magic. And with that is where you had encountered a chimera that seemed to just leap forward from the very glass itself. And that's where we pick up at, as we are all going to roll initiative.
Oh, yes, that's how I like to start the day.
Ooh. I'm still so mad you used that as his icon.
Yes. You're welcome.
Thanks.
I forgot about it.
Cool. I'm not
He
even
would be
double
making that
digits.
face.
That will forever be his icon.
Thanks.
Not even the double digits.
Cool.
All right. We roll for the boys and the big boy. Okay. All right. So let me get the tracker up.
You can say something silly like that anyone get 20 or higher, and I'm gonna laugh at you.
Okay. That's what I was going to say. Did anyone get 20 or higher?
No.
Didn't get higher than a 20, sadly.
You can select all of us and then just control you, and we can like type in
How-
the numbers.
Dare you make my life easier?
I'll leave. Sorry. I didn't mean to backsay. Yeah, it was so sorry.
No, thank you for. There we go. Everybody's there. All right, put your initiatives in.
Wait, I have a
Find
thought.
me, hold on. Where am I?
I don't see me.
I don't see me either.
Oh, I forgot you, Alistair. I'm sorry. You're like way down here.
Cordelia's not on there either, I don't think.
Yeah, I don't see me.
It does work. Oh, you can change your name and it puts it on there.
Oh, very nice.
Yeah.
Wait, why do I have a pillar? That's not what I wanted. Get out of
The
here.
pillar is part of the initiative.
I was trying to select Jay on.
like-
Shit.
Hey, it's like the whole thing with on Friday with the terrain moving.
Oh God.
Yeah, I could
Alright.
not just get your character. Like it's like I grab it and like nope, the whole thing moves. All right, I guess so.
Hey, it's
All right, let me.
that's a
We got to 10,
It
Dungeon
was sus.
Master.
It was sus.
So
Did it?
much. So
Oh.
much sauce.
Someone budup.
Someone badooped.
Boop, boop. Who booped? I didn't do it.
I want to check something.
So I didn't do
How
it.
ridiculous is it if
So
I
I
were
didn't
to...
do it.
Nope, I need to make sure I have these extra notes up.
You didn't do it.
I didn't do
How
it.
is it?
You didn't
Oh,
do it.
I
my.
did not do
I
it.
did not.
Aw, damn, I can't do that. That would be mean.
What?
Nothing, I had to check something.
Okay.
Damn it.
Of course, y'all fuckers in your 17s. I actually thought I got 9, but like, oh no, my dexterity's +2. Yay!
Oh, it got a oh
I
shit.
got a 10. Oh, yeah. Why would I think otherwise?
Get you guys up there.
Big boy fighter all the way at the end. Why do fighters have to be so slow? Oh man. Always.
Go up there.
What is your bets?
Alright, we lost the fish people.
Oh. Alright. I can pilot them if you want to put them in there.
Alright,
Yeah.
so they are on the initiative board. Let me...
Yeah,
I think
can
you guys
pilot them.
still have permission to move them around.
I'm gonna double... No, I didn't. I have Ophelia.
Yeah, I have.
Okay, cool. I'll pilot Ophelia.
Oh.
Oh, I heard words. I'm gonna pull up the character sheet just in case, and then
Alright.
see what opened.
Staff, are you with us?
Yes, I think so.
Okay, good.
Okay. Alright,
Um,
let me get you control of your characters. Do you have your initiative for Yuliy and Ophelia?
yeah, Yuliy got a 20, so 21.
Alright.
And then TC got 18.
18, okay. Alright, so let me put Yuliy at the top of the board then. So Yuliy is first on initiative.
Hell yeah, he is.
Alright. Okay. Alright, there we are. Alright, so Yuliy, what do we do?
Yuliy's gonna take out his favorite Liliana.
Liliana.
And,
Well, Tarsius have advantage.
Oh, Tarsius has advantage. Awesome.
Bless you.
um,
Bless you. Let's see what he can do.
As you see this, like, it's almost as if the pane of glass itself just kind of like bent and rippled as you see this once two-dimensional creature leap out of the frame itself and just land dead center into the room as its claws click like sharp glass on the stone. And it opens its maw, and it looks as if it's roaring, but all you hear is like the shuddering of like glass and wrought iron.
oh, I think I can
Tarsius, you have advantage.
Yes, thank you.
I wanna say I can get him right.
Alright.
Oh, there's always that right there. Go back.
That down a little bit. Okay, so Yuliy.
And then, halberd, dual attack. Yeah, go fight. So twice. The first one is 10.
10, unfortunately, is gonna miss.
The second one is an 8.
Oh, you.
That's also gonna miss.
That's
Oh,
more
poor baby.
point.
Oh, poor guy. As you move forward, Yuliy moving forward, kind of like wielding his halberd as he kind of like flips it around. You see him go to attack once, and you just see as if like the glass of the monster just kind of like shifts and bends away, almost moving two-dimensionally to avoid the attacks.
And I think that's gonna be it for him.
That's gonna be it for him? Okay. Alright, unfortunately, it is the big boy's turn.
Yep.
As it's going to make its 3 attacks.
Where is that?
Okay.
He said 3 attacks.
Yeah. It's almost as if it has like 3 heads or something.
Does it? Does it?
I will continue to argue Chai Mini Mera. It's a counter argument.
Chimney Mara.
As for
Oh.
context for the stream, before I was sent a picture of a tiny little mini Mara, which had like a head of a mouse and like a praying mantis and like like a baby snake, and it was like what, like the size of your palm.
Yeah.
It's a good idea. It's a good idea.
Almost adorable thing.
Okay, so first attack is it's coming in. The lion head just rears back as it opens its maw, and it goes to close its teeth around you. Does a 12 hit, Yuliy?
No, it doesn't.
Okay, all right.
I'm so happy.
So next attack. So next one's going to be even lower. That's an 11. As the goat horns, kind of like the goat head starts to, it swings in to try to hit you with its horns. And then next it has a natural 20 for its claw attack.
That one hurt.
So 27 to hit on that one. As that is going to be up. Oh no, I ran out of d6s.
It's a large creature, right?
Yes, it is large.
Okay. I'm gonna try to do a thing.
Right, that's going to be 27 points of slashing damage. As the lion head, it goes to snap at you, but Yuliy just backs out of the way, kind of like pivoting on his heel as he expertly dodges as the ram horns try to come in and clip him. But then it raises its paw up and it just kind of like slams down on you, just like the glass cutting through into your armor.
He's alive.
Okay. And then
He has a family to have later on. He has to stay alive.
And then you see as it just flares its wings, and with just like a leap, it jumps up onto one of the onto the pillars right here, which those are about, I believe I wrote 10 feet up off the ground.
Yeah.
Okay.
As it's just like leering down at all of you. You see its lips move of its snarling, but no noise comes out except for that of just like class tinkling together.
Of course, we'll go up there, you bastard.
Okay, next it's Patience's turn. Irian, get the fuck lower.
I was wondering why he's
right.
Can I use my reaction?
Sure.
As soon as I'm seeing Patience move for a second, I'm not gonna like halt her or anything. But as she's moving, I'm gonna make like the attempt to try, but then like she knows what she's doing, and I'm just gonna say, "Don't group up."
Don't group up?
Yeah, don't group up is what he's told you.
Okie doke. That's okay. That's not what I'm trying to do. Damn. Okay. I'm gonna have to get closer. Okay.
You're forgetting which screen does what.
25, 30, wait a minute, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30 gets her here.
Okay.
Son of a bitch, you're still too far away. Aw, that's gonna make her kind of mad. Hold on.
She gonna like hop in place and throw a tantrum?
Uh-huh.
She like hopping in place and like throwing a fit?
She's getting like, oh hey, I can do this, and then she looks and is like calculating the trajectory, and she's like, wait a minute, no, I can't do that. So hold on as I double check something else.
Oh.
Just ignore me.
Okay. I cannot do that as the DM. That is not allowed.
But I see her. You would just see her being like, maybe if I do. No, wait, that would destroy the room.
Oh no! That calculated fireball.
Meteor swarm.
Yeah, just meteor storm the whole thing. It's fine.
She's not gonna do meteor storm.
Meteor storm.
She is gonna do something meteor related. She's gonna cast melts minute meteors.
All right.
So you create 6 tiny meteors in your space. They float in the air and orbit you for the spell's duration. When you cast a spell and as a bonus action on each of your turns thereafter, you can expend 1 or 2 of the meteors. So wait, when I casted the spell, am I still able to use it, or do I have to wait until next turn?
So from what I'm understanding, it takes an action to cast it, but then it takes a bonus action to, like, I guess, fire it off.
Wait. Have you used a bonus action?
Each of your turns thereafter.
Thereafter,
is what it said.
Okay.
So I can't.
Alright, so you just cast it for now.
Yeah, for right now, she basically casted it, and I'm going to keep a little die that I have 6.
I'm pretending she's doing the little football thingies and just like aligning and then go.
Yes. Wait, what? You like the little paper footballs?
Yep. And that is all she is gonna do.
Okay.
For right now.
Alright, next it is Fifi.
We're inside, aren't we?
Yes, you are inside an enclosed building.
When?
Hashtag when.
Okay.
So to describe the room for you, Ophelia, since you weren't here last time, it's essentially where the stone, the pillars that are in front of you, they're about 10 feet up. You have this kind of this expansive marbled flooring with like stained glass that are on either sides of the walls, and then you have like about from the ground to the top is about 20 feet where you see this beautiful domed stained glass ceiling. And everything's just kind of bathed in an ethereal light.
I should have range for a couple. Yeah, I'll do it. I'm gonna do concentration though. No, something new. Let me just do. Let me just do a sacred flame at it right now.
Alright.
For something
Okay.
better.
Alright, and what's your spell DC?
14.
Oof. Okay. It rolled a 17.
Okay, then it will fail. And then I'll just stay behind the pillar, just kind of like covering, but like seeing at the same time.
Okay.
And that's gonna be it for me for right now.
Alright, and okay, so it looks like Alistair and Cordelia both got a 17, so which one of you wants to go first?
Ali can go first. Ali's already like on top, so she can. He can.
Okay.
The only thing he can really do is move, so he's gonna take movement to up here, and he's gonna jog past Jayon with like the biggest smile on his face. He's got a sword, like yay!
It's time for battle.
Yay, I get to try something.
Have you seen the TikTok video of the guy skiing where he just flies past like whee?
Yep.
That's what's happening.
Okay, that's Alistair. Got it. Alright.
He's excited.
I love how we're describing our characters with TikToks. And that's just beautiful to me. I love it. I really do.
He's excited. He's found essentially a relic to his god within this place, so
True.
he's on top of the world right now.
Just running past Jayon. This is awesome!
Jayon just kind of sighs and looks up. Alright, Cordelia. It is your turn.
Cordelia is gonna move 20 feet right here. And she is going to do 2 attacks with her bow.
Alright, go ahead.
Because he's on top right now, so she'll be using her longbow. That also lowers my AC to 15.
Okay, go ahead
And I will do my 2 attacks.
Yeah, roll me your 2 attacks, bro.
2 attacks plus 6, so that is an 18 and 16.
It was sorry, my brain had a minor stroke when you were talking.
No.
I heard 16 and what else?
18 and 16.
18 and 16. Both will hit. Go ahead and roll me damage.
Both will hit,
Yeah,
but
both will
no
hit.
sneak attack. No. No glorious sneak attack. Okay. Oh man, I rolled
And what
very
kind of
low. That
damage
is a
is this?
9. Piercing.
Okay, that was a 9.
Yeah, that's just a 9.
Okay.
3 plus 3. No, 12. I forgot the other 3.
Okay, that's easier math for me. Thank you.
So 12 total.
Well,
I will use also my bonus action to quote unquote talk to Yuliy. Like, Yuliy, stand up, protect your charge. As I I don't know how to say this. Not Commander Strike. My superiority die. Oh, I need to roll. I'm giving you rally, so that is a 9 temporary HP for Yuliy.
Alright, you need it.
very nice.
And the rest of my movement, I will go over here and hide behind the pillar.
All right, and Jayon is going to...
that will end my turn.
All right, so Jayon is going to essentially... Okay, this movement... right there. So essentially run up that way, kind of unsheathing his sword as he's just going to ready an attack in case it swings close to him. And that brings to this boy, because he can actually do things.
He's annoying as heck, but he's a good ranger.
He's a good ranger. As the chimera just flies up onto the pedestal, just out of everyone's range, and he catches Cordelia using her bow to attack it. You see him just like grab an arrow. It's like, oh, I'm useful. I can do this. I can make a difference.
Excellent.
Whether that's a good or bad difference is debatable.
Yes. All right, as he is going to make his attack. He's got 2 attacks actually. I'm gonna roll here. Come on. Okay, so that will hit. Okay. Roll his damage. Okay. All right. He did things.
Okay. Good.
He did things.
Good.
All right.
He does things.
Let me calculate the damage and I'll describe what happened.
Okay.
He done did it.
He
Guys,
done did it.
He done did it.
I love him. That funky ranger.
That funky little ranger. You see as he draws 2 arrows, kind of like taking the first one. You see him line up his shot, and it just like pierces right through into the chimera's shoulder, and you hear like the crack of glass. And then he, taking with the same momentum, just goes and he fires, and it hits within the same spot, like on the same arrow, and you hear like a bigger crack.
He pulls a Robin Hood and splits the arrow.
Yeah, that's essentially what he did.
Splits the arrow. I love it.
Yeah, he rolled really good.
He's good.
He's good. As he's just like, ha, cool, I got this. You can totally leave this all to me.
Okay.
All right, Tarsius, it's your turn.
Okay. I want to start. I can. Where's my movement? 30 feet. If he gets me there. Oh, I'm just able to get there. Okay. So, I am going to move. And when I get about here, I'm going to spend my action to dash. And immediately after a dash, I'm going to use Goring Rush on the pillar. The reason why I want to use Goring Rush on the pillar, I don't really care if I damage it too much, is for the ability I can use called Hammering Horn.
Okay.
And Hammering Horn says, this is a 10-foot pillar. As long as it's a large creature, I can attempt to push it back.
Okay.
I want to knock down the Chimera.
All right.
I'm trying to look it up, and the internet's like, So,
I'm gonna say, for the sake of it, roll me a strength.
Okay, because the creature would have to roll strength saving throw, but this is...
You're rushing into a pillar.
Exactly, so roll strength. Okay, cool.
Roll me a strength, my dude.
Okay, alright, I'm rolling strength. That is plus Feeve. That is a dirty 20, 15 plus 5.
All right, as you essentially, as you're kind of lining up with your plan in action, and everyone sees Tarsius as he like lowers his head, kind of like paws the ground with one hoof, and he just charges. He just shoulder checks into it, and you see the pillar just rock.
Yay, that's cool. I don't care if I knock it down. That made me happy.
I mean, you knocked it down essentially.
Oh.
As it just like rocks, and you see it just fall and just break into rubble on the ground as the Chimera is essentially kind of skitters onto the ground next to it.
I mean, he's a tall boy, 8 something. If I can see the Chimera, I'm just going to slowly take out the axe and just grip it.
All right,
and I'm done.
All right, next it's Best Girl's turn. As Ferris, you see her, she unsheaths a weapon, and at first, Ophelia, to you, since you're closest, it looked like, to you at first glance, it looked like a rapier. But as you take a better look at it, you're like, no, that's not a rapier, and because she's so small, and you're like, that's a parry knife. It's... As she's holding it and kind of like looks around, just like, Sir Alistair, what would you like me to do?
Aww. Precious me.
He'll have like his big sword up and ready to go, and he'll just be like, defend yourself. And then just give her a thumbs up.
Excellent.
Okay.
Just defend yourself, bro.
Oh, okay, I can do that.
Hell
And
yeah.
just gives you a thumbs up back.
Excellent.
And she's gonna just slide back here.
Oh,
just like
baby.
holding her parry dagger. Alright. And back to top of the round. So Yuliy, it is your turn.
Yeah.
As you've seen Tarsius crash into the pillar, knocking it over and essentially grounding the Chimera again.
I know what I want to do. I need to have him.
I'm gonna make sure I have an extra D20 out so I remember having an advantage.
Maybe like here for now. And then me do. I forgot he can do magic.
Yeah.
I think Yuliy forgets he can do magic too sometimes.
Yeah. Let me do Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blast.
Eldritch Blaze.
Eldritch Blast.
Why?
Google, I didn't talk to you. I said Eldritch Blast, not Google.
It's 17 and then 19.
Both hit. Go ahead and roll me damage.
Okay, 10, 8, 9, 10 damage.
10 damage. Okay. Alright. Okay. Alright, as Yuliy just taking with his halberd and just kind of like tucking it against his shoulder, almost like akin to a rifle, as he fires off 2 Eldritch Blasts. And you see as the force just kind of like hits into the Chimera, and there's just like a ripple effect as the glass just like cracks and breaks in places from each attack. Right, anything else?
I'm just gonna have him like kind of half covered behind this column.
Okay. Alright. Alright, next. It is the Chimera's turn, and oh, where does he want to go?
There's a lot of people.
There is a lot of people. I'm going to roll... I'll roll a d6, see where he goes.
I big boy?
Yep, that'd be you.
Do it. Do it, bitch. Just go.
As it kind of like skitters back slightly from getting hit with the Eldritch Blast, as its nails just kind of like rake into the stone. It kind of does like a tight, like half circle as it turns around to face you, Tarsius. And you see as it opens its maw to roar, and it just like glass tinkling. And then you're gonna see as the glass kind of starts to build up, like in its throat.
Yeah.
As
I'm ready for the.
you know what's happening.
I'm ready for the breath weapon. Let's do it.
Yeah.
So roll me a dexterity saving throw, as it's
right.
going to shower you with a fire breath.
Okay. I can see it, right? And I'm not
You can see
blind
it.
or deaf. Okay.
You're not blind or deaf, and you can see this happening as
cool.
this spray of red glass is coming at you.
Okay. I'm gonna use my ability to give myself an advantage on this.
Okay.
Because I am not blind, deaf, or incapacitated. Okay, cool. That's high. That's good. Dirty 20 again. 18 plus
Dirty
2.
20. All right, that's a pass. Okay, so
I still take
let me
half.
roll that damage.
Yeah.
I need...
I mean, I'm not gonna be like Addy tanking everything with the spores, just like whatever, bitch.
That was great. He doesn't care. He's just like, you're
It's
interfering.
such an amazingly badass thing. Like I don't care. It's just millions of spores taking the blunt for you. Whatever. Necrotic damage.
While saying ominous quotes from the internet.
Oh, Addy. Hold on, I'm trying to grab all my d8.
Ready. I'm ready to brace my.
Can I borrow
HP.
one more d8?
I'm not that ready.
That's a lot.
It's fine. He's taking half because he saved.
Yeah, I am. I'm a big boy.
He's a big boy. He'll be okay.
I go to Toys R Us.
I don't want to grow up. I'm a Toys R Us kid.
Oh yeah, while Vic is calculating the damage, I was driving the other day and I was like, "Hey, that used to be a Toys R Us. Now it's a Burlington house."
Okay, so the total is 33 points of piercing damage, but you're taking the half of that.
Okay. So round up.
Round up, yes.
Okay, cool. So half of 34. Alrighty. Yeah. Okay, cool. So I'm still good. I'm still good.
Yes.
I'm still above 50 HP.
My spells.
Read your spells. That's important. Read your spells.
Okay.
I could have
I have
Could've done something.
I have a very sensual HP right now.
Nice.
Yeah.
Nice. As Tarsius, as you take just the brunt of just these deep red and orange pieces of glass as they just start cutting into your skin as you're trying to just brace yourself back against the attack.
Well, was it like a line or was it a cone of damage?
It was a cone.
Okay.
It was a cone.
Okay.
So it was technically a fire breath.
Yeah.
So it was a cone.
Rawr.
All right.
Oh wait.
And then it is going to... It's still got one attack left, so it's going to run up.
Dear Lord Frat.
Dear Lord Frats.
Oh,
His image is right there. You
Again,
can do
bro.
it.
It can
You're
fire
afraid of
breath
him.
and attack. You bitch. Let's do
That's
this.
what. Hey, that's what my stats are telling me.
I'm not calling you a bitch. I'm calling the Chimera a bitch.
Chimera's a bitch, man.
Dear Lord Frat.
Dear Lord Frat. Does a 14 hit?
No, 16. Damn.
Nice, nice. As you see, and you were already braced against its fire breath. As you see it kind of like pounce up, and you just manage to hold up the staff of your axe as it catches onto the claws right there. You just throw it back. Okay, next, Patience. It's your turn.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25 get me here.
Okay.
I get here.
Bonus action.
I truly believe she was counting her steps as she
I
went.
feel like right by this point the meteors are kind of like swirling and like you said like a football.
Yay!
Roll me to the...
Hold on, because I want to see because they have to roll a dex save.
Okay.
Yeah, dex save DCs. She's going to expend 2 of them.
All right. So 2 dex saves.
Yes.
So one was a nat 1.
Cool.
And the other was a 17.
Huh?
And the other was a 17.
Okay, so for the one that it's going to take full.
Okay.
Ow. So that's 6.
All right, and that's what kind of damage?
Bludgeoning.
Bludgeoning.
Okay, so, and the other one was 6, so 6, 7, 8, 9. 9 points of bludgeoning damage.
So 9 points total
Oh,
bludgeoning.
excuse me. I take back. It's fire. I'm so sorry.
Okay, that's fine.
Because they explode on impact.
Okay, so you said 9 total?
Yeah.
For the damage? Okay.
That was her bonus action. And, she's gonna cast Blight.
Okay.
Which is a con save.
As Patience kind of counting her steps as she goes, as she measures up with her little minute meteors, you see as she kind of like flicks 2 of them. The first one kind of like bounces off a wing, and then the second one you see as the Chimera just happens to turn to see what just hit it, and the second meteor catches it dead in the eye.
Yeah, like 1d8 back.
Oh yeah, you can have your 1d8 back. Here you go.
Thank you.
Go for it.
It has to roll a con save.
Yes, it does. Hold please. I gotta look at something.
Depends on things.
Okay. What kind of damage is this?
Necrotic.
Necrotic? Alright, let me roll that con save. Da-da-da.
Right? Yeah, it's a catchy song.
That's a 10.
Ooh.
Oh!
Oh.
I maxed out a couple.
Why is Patience such a fucking, like, just...
It is all chicken nugget energy.
That's all that chicken nugget energy. Alright, who gave her the red fruit drink?
Tarsius' entire mustache just red.
49 points necrotic damage.
That's pretty good.
Now I have to use a calculator.
Like, that could almost kill me, bro.
I feel like after the meteors hit, she just goes, ha! And then does Blight.
Okay, this thing is bloodied.
Yes.
Woohoo!
As you see, just Patience at first, just like kind of like being a little nuisance with like tiny little exploding rocks, and then she just goes, and now for my real trick. And she just like, you see it just start to kind of like shudder, and like the glass panes just start to kind of dull in color as it just shudders, and it looks like it's coughing what could be blood, but it's just glass just tinkling to the ground. And you just see Arian just kind of like off to the side, just like staring in abject horror, like... So, we're all aware that the toddler could probably kill us, right? just throwing that out there.
I'm 8.
That means nothing to me.
I'm not a toddler, I'm 8.
It's like, I'm this many.
I'm this many.
When you're an elf, that doesn't fucking matter. Anyway. Alright. Ophelia, it is your turn. As you see an 8-year-old just literally siphon the life off of this giant glass
She's like a
chimera.
slow clap. She's like, I knew you could do it.
Inspired.
Ophelia would make the best governess for patients, let's be real. Just like...
Let me do... Okay, yeah. Oh no. It's right there. Here. Okay, she's gonna go 20 feet until she's right in front of it.
Okay.
That's so weird.
And move her.
Huh.
Oh.
On mobile, the Lord like the 28 pixel little icons are PNGs, but on web it's the white border, so it's a Why is it JPEG here but PN? Okay, whatever. Ooh, what a girl! You're flanking this bitch. What's up?
I'm gonna do a bonus action first for Divine Favor.
Alright.
So I have an extra 1d4 radiant damage if I
Okay.
hit it. Okay. And then I'm gonna hit it with my handy dandy Trident.
Alright, roll me for your attack. As you see Ophelia just like, alright, I think we can do this, and she just like runs in there, and just Yuliy from behind cover, just like,
19 to hit.
that hits. Roll me your damage.
A d8 plus my d4. 8, 9, 10, 11.
11 damage.
And
And what kind of damage is this?
It's gonna be probably slashing for the Triton and then radiant for the Divine Favor. Yeah.
Okay. And what was that damage total again?
8, 11.
11? Okay. Okay. It is not looking good.
And then since it took me 20 to get there, I'm gonna move back 10 because I'm a little bit.
Yeah.
I was like, y'all got it, but like I helped, but like y'all got it, not me.
I like to live dangerously, but not too much. Alright.
That's gonna be it for me.
And that's it for Ophelia. Okay, Alistair, you're up.
Ali.
Ali, you're up to bat.
Ellie, he's gonna run up there, and he's going to charge up his Divine Smite.
Oh.
At level 2.
Okay.
Let me do that real. Okay. And does that count for both of his attacks or just one?
It's per attack,
Per attack.
I believe.
Per attack. Okay, so just one attack.
Yeah.
Or one. Whatever.
Yeah, so like one attack. So it should be the divine. If you're doing one melee attack, the divine smite goes into that one melee attack.
Okay, so but he has 2 attacks on each.
All right. So would you want to
Turn.
put a divine?
You can divine smite each one, but I believe
Yeah.
I'm looking it up.
It takes. I think it takes 2 spell slots.
It would use 2 spell slots, but you can use it per. So starting level 2, when you hit a
Yeah.
creature with a melee weapon, you can expend 1 slot, dealing radiant damage on the weapon.
Right.
So it's just 1 attack.
Yeah. Yeah, okay. Yeah, it's 2d8 extra radiant damage and 1 extra d8 if it's above first spell slot.
Mhm.
Yay.
Yay.
So yeah,
Number 3.
he's gonna over it says on roll 20 over 2. Over 1, sorry. The extra damage is 2d8 for a first level spell slot plus 1d8 for each spell level higher than first.
Yeah, so you're doing level 2, right? So that's 3d8s.
Okay, yeah, all together. Cool.
All right. So yeah, go ahead and do me your attacks.
Okay, with his great sword. Zoop. 6. And that is a 19.
19 hits.
Hooray! And then, do you want me to do the second one?
Yeah, go ahead and roll for your second one. You can just lump all your damage together.
That's a 16.
That also hits.
Oh boy. Okay.
Oh boy.
Now roll all the dice.
Okay, hold on.
So
First attack. First attack is 19
19 damage?
damage.
Okay.
Yeah. And then the second... Oh, it's plus 3, 19. 22, sorry.
Okay.
And then the second one is 9. So 31, right?
So, Alistair, how would you like to do this?
Hey.
Oh, Lord. I feel like he is just so empowered by seeing Frat in this temple that he just goes in for the swing, slices it, and then flips the sword and hits it back on the false edge, and it just showers in, like, sparkles of, like, glass shards.
So, Alistair, as he swings in, and there's a moment where it's just his swing arching up almost matches the depiction of Frat in the stained glass, bringing his sword down on the Chimera as it just shatters into essentially a shower of glass, and then the glass just kind of like breaks even more and just into sand itself as it just crumbles in on itself into just a mass of colored sand and
Reaction immediately. Close your eyes!
Alistair's like, and it's like in his hair, and he's like,
as it's essentially crumbled to dust.
You said it's colored. Colored.
It's
dust?
basically it's like colored sand almost. It's been hit and just abused so much that the glass itself became sand again.
Like
Oh,
I'm gonna
God.
be stepping like closer into the shattered glass. I'm just like, whoa.
All right.
Looking at Alistair, extremely impressed.
as he's shaking out glass and sand from his hair.
I'm assuming we're out of combat by this point.
Yeah, you are out of combat.
And the tiny goblin moves in between Alistair and Tarsius, goes into her bag, pulls out a tiny empty glass jar, and starts scooping as much colored sand as she can into a jar. As she will say, looking back, it's for crafting purposes.
You should wear gloves. You don't get it gets in your skin. It's really hard. My thumbs can't get it
Bro.
out sometimes.
Alistair's gonna be like, bro, that's like a dead body, and you're like putting your ashes into a jar for crafts. He's just gonna like,
Don't you do that with like plants?
And yeah, you see Irian just kind of like step over just to like observe it, and just like upon with what you said, Alistair, just like, I mean, it's like, you know, when you have a hunting trophy, you shoot down a deer, you put its head on a wall, that kind of stuff.
That's barbaric.
Listen.
As you're scooping up.
As you're scoping out dead.
we got a dead chimera. Yeah, it's fine.
It's glass.
I feel like you're being a hypocrite.
Huh?
I feel like you're being a hypocrite.
What's a hypocrite?
I'm not going to argue with the toddler.
It's
Hippopotamus.
it's
I'm gonna
like
stop
a,
myself.
it's a horse thing with like wings and like eagle claws.
A hippogriff?
I am
Yeah,
leaving
that
this
one.
conversation. Goodbye.
I had a coloring book when I was a little kid and I colored it.
She's gonna hold up her little glass bottle and just shake the contents. Like, look how sparkly it is.
All right.
She's gonna look at what remains of the chimera. Thank you for just. I don't know. It's kind of like one of those things where it's like seeing how I guess how they've been like with like the dead and stuff like that, and it's like, thank you for the gift.
As you speak to this unmoving,
Construct.
destroyed construct,
Yeah.
as you are, the silence of the dungeon once again fills the room, as while the construct itself has been destroyed, you see as the image of the chimera returns to the stained glass itself, just frozen in the picture. As Ferris kind of steps out from her spot and just kind of looks around. So now what?
I think if we touch it again, we fight it again.
So don't touch any of the glass.
Yes.
While Patience is running around, because this is a door right here, correct?
Yes, so there is a giant brass door, like with depictions of the same wizard that you've been seeing on the statues and on the stained glass, that's kind of knelt over this large pool as he's like contemplating down into it. Mm-hmm. And then you have a door leading over here that's just a simple wooden door with the words safe written in big letters in chalk on it.
So do we go through the wooden door or the brass door?
I think that one's gonna be like the big boss one. We need to find like a really large key and then we can go in there. But that one, I think we can just like go in now.
I'm
the
actually.
safe room or the brass room?
I'm gonna go to that door with that one that says it's safe. Is it right here or something?
Yes.
But I am not. I'm gonna try to investigate the door to see if it's trapped or whatever.
Okay, roll me an investigation. What?
I said Alistair's gonna be with her. I'll go up there.
16.
16? You kind of, checking the door, you give it a once over, like look to see if like there's any like double hinges or like anything like hidden compartment or anything that would cause this door to suddenly be trapped. You don't see any strange like runic markings on it or anything either. It's just a wooden door with just an iron latch.
They can open it.
Just kind of like Alistair just kind of laughs and he's like, "Huh, Safe."
Oh my.
Cordelia's gonna smirk a little bit and then go back to her serious face. I was like, it's said that it's safe, but you never really know. What if it's some kind of trap?
It's probably a trap.
Probably.
Cordelia's gonna put her hood. I'm not wearing it right now, but her hood up, kind of lower it a little bit more. I was like, I'll be back. Go inside the door.
No.
What if that's like the joke? It's safe, and it's like you think it's not safe, but it's actually safe.
I'm doing a stealth to go inside.
Okay, roll me
Very stealthily. Come on, stealth. Wow, why is it always stealth? Okay. That is a 27.
27, okay. All right, so you enter into the room, and let me put you on that map then.
You can all see Tarsius just like he's just freaking out a bit.
You just kind of like moving from side to side anxiously, just like little noises.
It's okay, bro. It's okay, bro. It's Safe.
It's Safe.
Okay, so Cordelia, as you enter into this large chamber that before you see this stone well in the center of it, but it's completely dry. As to your left you see stone steps leading up to this copper basin, kind of like the same metal that's copper or brass. It's the same metal that's the door is made out of. Mm-hmm. And then you see what looks to be sleeping cots kind of shoved in a corner next to a makeshift campfire that's been completely snuffed out.
So I don't see anybody moving or whatever.
Do
no
not
light.
See no signs of life from what you
Is it
see.
Completely dark in here too?
It's dark. There's no torches, but if you have dark vision, correct?
Yes.
All right, so you can see perfectly fine in here, but it's completely pitch black.
Okay. I'm still gonna be quiet. I know it's gonna be kind of in the open, but move 5, 10, 15. So I guess because stealth, I'm just gonna kind of go over here and see more perception wise of any traps or anything.
Okay, roll me a perception.
Because I don't want to move too far. Oh wow. Oh, okay. That's not a nat one. It is a 7 plus 5, so 12.
Okay. From what you can see, just plain in front of you, you have the well, you have the basin, you see just a simple wooden bucket sitting propped on the well itself, and no signs of anything. Just seems to be what it said it was, a safe room.
I'm gonna just stand up, not from my crouch anymore. Get a torch as I go back to the door,
Okay.
and then yeah, I feel like some people, I guess some of the folks in the party doesn't have dark vision, because kind of
token
humans or something like that. So I'm like,
I don't have.
I'll open up a torch. I'll open up a torch, and then I'll open the door. Well, I don't sense any kind of life. It's Saf-aayyee. It's kind of, could you look down, smile a little bit, and then she'll go over here.
Aww. All right. So you've been given the go-ahead that it is Saf-aayyee in this room.
Just like Safe. I think that's like Elvish.
Jaeon's just like, that is absolutely not Elvish.
That's probably a dialect you don't know or something.
Are you telling me about my own language?
You're right. That's more of an Irian line. Sorry.
Yeah.
Told you I was channeling him tonight.
Irian's just like, it's probably a dialect we don't even know, and it's just like, you're also Elvish. It's like, yeah, but sometimes, I don't know, like,
Storms off.
I don't know, like, sometimes like there's infernal and then there's abyssal, and you're like, it's kind of the same thing, and Jaeon's just like, it really isn't.
I'm sorry, he said what?
I'm stepping in.
I'm sorry, I heard him say like the whole thing.
Infernal.
Do patients over here that?
He's not quiet at all.
Listen, there is a bunch of differences between
Okay.
And she will just sit there and just start lecturing about the...
As you start lecturing, he's gonna walk away and just
Yeah.
enter the room.
Yeah, and then she just kind of stops and like, fine, okay, and just goes in.
As you all, so for the most part, everybody's entering into the Saf-aayyee room.
Saf-aayyee room.
Yeah. Okay, let me get you all in there.
Yeah, by the time you're started going in, Cordelia's on the floor, like kind of like in a fetal position type, sitting down, going like this with a torch on the floor, laughing at herself. Saf-aayyee.
Just gonna start moving. I have my javelin out and my axe sheathed, and I'm just gonna start moving forward.
All right. As you all see, essentially this giant well, the wooden bucket perched on the side. You see this large metal basin, and then just the cots just kind of shoved in the corner with a makeshift fire having been once used. For the most part, a very, save for the giant well, a very basic room.
Patience is gonna go past and scamper up to go and look by the copper basin.
Okay. All right, so just looking at it.
Yeah, she's just looking at it and looking.
Okay, roll me a perception.
My plan is to give, well, not really.
Perception.
Give Tarsius the torch that I have. Like, do you need this?
Yeah, but then like I can't use both my hands to fight.
Hey,
Okay.
that's
I'm gonna grab
7.
it.
That's a 7.
I'm gonna grab torch and then with the javelin.
Because my plan was to go to
She's
over
not
here.
perceptive of shit.
All right, as you
Try to light that. But not right.
so Patience,
That's
as
too
you're
far.
kind of, it's pretty high up. It's a little bit taller than you, Patience, so it's kind of hard to really see into the, kind of like lift yourself up to kind of look into it. But from what it looks like, it just looks like a simple, like, it could have been a fountain at one point, but it's dried up entirely. As everybody just kind of takes to their own respective investigating, Irian just walks into the center of the room and just kind of puts his hands on his hips. Well, well, well.
Are there rocks around? Are there rocks on the floor? Please tell me there are rocks on the floor.
You'll find one rock.
Now you all know where Addie gets his humor from.
She's gonna throw it at him.
Roll me an attack. Ranged attack.
Can I use my fighting style?
That's a 14.
That's a 14?
I was gonna say, like, can I use my fighting style feature protection?
She's just going.
Is it kind of? It falls short and it kind of skitters on the ground and hits his boot.
Oh, like father, like son.
Yeah.
No, the funny thing is that she's standing there, her tail's kind of twitching, and it's like, I hate the fact that that was funny.
Mission accomplished. And he's just gonna walk to the other side of the well, and he'll just kind of like step on the ledge and just kind of like look straight down into it.
How deep is it?
It's not very deep. It's maybe like a 5-foot divot in. It's kind of more like a bowl than a well itself.
I'm just gonna go. Oh, sorry.
Cordelia
Continue.
I want to move like this way, kind of, to go to the fire.
Sure.
When I go over here, I'm gonna tell Irian, don't fall as I pat him in the back. Just a little tiny pat, not too hard.
He's not Grayson.
Like, don't fall. And then I'll go over here.
He just kind of like studies himself and he like looks around. It's like, she kind of scares me.
Patience is looking in the well and looking
like
up at Irian. Just like, I'll give you 5 copper if you go in the well.
It's literally, it's just like a 5-foot divot.
10 copper.
I can just step into it.
I want to see if something happens, though.
Yeah, 10 copper.
Now I won't do it. You step into it.
15 copper.
I'm gonna move over to this bucket over here.
Yeah.
Grab it. Throw it in. Copper.
Okay. As you throw the bucket in,
Uh-huh.
you see as it passes completely through the stone floor, and you hear it fall for a very long time.
Ha! Copper.
She will give him 15 copper.
Cool.
Oh.
Nice doing business with you.
And then she's gonna look back at everybody. Don't step in the well.
But like, you were daring him to go into the well.
I didn't know there was something there.
And you tried to push me, is what Irian says as he like points at you
I
accusingly.
patted you and told you not to fall. I warned you.
That was attempted murder. You all saw it.
Now Patience is gonna go around and look for like small like pebbles and shit to just toss in there.
You will find them, and every so often you'll just hear tick.
Do
They fall down.
wait. I've seen you, and I'm pointing towards Fifi. I've seen you like teleport and stuff. Do we want to like lower a rope down there, and if anything happens, you can just teleport back?
I can fly.
Oh, that's also true.
That's better.
That's okay. Wait, I have an idea before we actually do this. I'm gonna get my rope, tie the chest that I have with the rope, ease it down there until like I don't feel it, and just lower it and keep lowering it and keep lowering until I'm like almost at the edge, so about 40 feet technically will go down. Because no, it's 35 feet because of my height plus the well.
Okay.
And I'm gonna keep doing that unless something happens. I'm just doing that.
All right.
And I'm gonna try to pull it up to see if I can pull back the chest, or if anything happens, if it's cold or anything. I'm just trying to gauge anything from the rope or the chest on the pull up.
All right. As you do that, you don't feel as you like lower it down and you're like counting the feet as you go, and you don't feel like it's hitting a bottom.
Excellent.
Or you don't feel it interfere with anything, and you just pull it up, and it's not no condensation, no change of temperature, just.
And I had no struggle when it went in or when it went out. Oh,
Nope,
it came back
no
up.
struggle.
Okay, we could do that if you want. The rope came back. You should come back too.
Do you want to lower me on the rope?
No. She can fly. Wait, can you give me the ability to fly? I can go down there.
I can. Do you want to fly?
Yeah.
You see this boyish grin break across Tarsius's face.
I'm gonna look towards Elf Boy over here. Like, I've never flown before.
I don't see why you'd have trouble with that.
I'm pretty big. I don't have wings. I'm saying that casually, like, oh yeah, no, I'm a Minotaur. Obviously, I can't fly.
Obviously, I was not born with
the
wings.
The only thing is that I can only do the concentration part of it for 10 minutes.
Okay, got it. 10 minutes. I'm really excited, and I'm tying the rope to this little doohickey while the chest is still attached to the other end. So if anything happens, I have a solid grasp on it, and I can just pull myself back up. That's my mentality. I'm just gonna slowly drop it. Before I let her cast on me, pull it back up. Okay, chest came up. Okay, good. Let it drop again. Okay, I'm ready.
And she will cast Fly on Tarsius.
Oh, okay.
Right, as you feel yourself just kind of lighten and just lift off the ground just a bit.
If I tug on
have
it.
I was gonna say now you can you have a slight flight speed of 60 feet.
Yay! If I pull on the rope, you pull up because I'm in trouble. And I grab the torch. I grab my javelins. Whee! I don't know what I'm doing, so I say "wee" as I'm tumbling at full speed, not knowing how to activate the spell, and then I start swimming up and kicking my legs, and then I start flying, and then I start swimming down again.
As you do that, you
enter
from what?
The void of annihilation.
Roll me a new character. Yeah, roll me a new character. That'd be a shitty thing to do now.
I've been in those games.
As you kind of like kind of float your way down in a way, just descending into this well, as it just kind of seems to get narrower and narrower as you go down, and by the time you reach your 60 feet, it's starting to get a little claustrophobic for you.
Okay.
Like the walls are starting to kind of like you could feel like it brush against your elbows as you're descending down.
At the 60-foot mark?
Yes.
Okay. Can I swim up and pop my head over?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Give me the rope really fast. Give me the rope. Give me the rope. As they give me the rope, I'm gonna tie it to the torch, swim back down, and then just let the torch go down with the rope to see if I can spot anything else.
All right. As you kind of fish the torch down, you see that it just keeps going. Just complete blackness, and you're not quite sure how far down it will continue.
I'm going to think this is the dumb idea, and I'm going to be like, hello?
Hello?
Going to visually look up to see if I see anything or hear anything from above me.
You can kind of see... Well, from where you're... Since you don't have dark vision, it's kind of hard to tell like you know which way's up because you know you're facing right side up, so you know to fly up is to just keep going straight. But you can't see much of anything. It's just pitch black. Your only light being the torch that you fish down into the hole.
I'm going to quickly grab like kind of put my javelins back into like my belt, quickly unsheath my dagger, and I'm going to write Tarsius was here and then swim up as fast as I can.
Okay. As you now have made your mark in the tomb of Didarius, you swim your way back up to the well.
As I'm doing so, I'm going to make sure I'm like on this end and like drop down, and then like bring in the torch back up. Did you guys hear me when I said hello?
How far?
Yeah, you wouldn't have heard anything.
Okay.
Also, you go down and then like it keeps getting smaller and like my shoulders getting moved, so I lower the rope down, put the light on it, and like it's really far down there. I think this is where the dungeon just throws things away. Like that Nomus invention that they made, the Tilet. Tiulate. That one.
Okay.
Toilet.
But other than that, there's no other like exit or entrance.
The only entrance and exit was the door that you came from.
Oh. It could say out there it's safe because it's safe to go down here. But if I'm going to spend my entire life down in the bottom of a well, I don't want to do it without my friends. So either we all sacrifice ourselves and die, or none of us do.
What?
Are you like suggesting a suicide pact or something? Like,
Oh, we lost stream.
I had no idea you got did we?
Yeah.
yeah.
We lost. I don't know what's happening. Why we're losing.
Aw, did it drop or?
Yeah, we're uploading at 0 kilobytes, but like nothing's happening in the background, and like everything looks gold. And
Did our stream go into the well?
Yes.
Okay.
Because we were talking about the suicide pact.
Okay. Did we want to, since it's around that time, did we want to take a break?
Yeah, we can take a break.
About?
Okay, yeah, we'll take a break. Everything's being recorded still for like YouTube and stuff.
Of course.
But yeah, all right. So let's go on break and then we'll see what happens. All right.
Okay.
And going on there, Neil.
Awesome. So, all right, you guys have explored a well that seems to lead deeper and deeper into the earth, getting smaller as you go, but now reconvened at the surface again. What do you guys do as you are in the Saf-aayyee room?
Should we?
Saf-aayyee.
I vote we go and check out the area that Cordelia mentioned.
Okay. Do.
So is that
And start walking.
what everybody's agreeing to? That you're gonna leave this room to go out into the corridor?
So we're not gonna explore what's down there.
I mean, I can't get
How
down
far
there.
was it?
It was farther than I could go. I couldn't. My shoulders could not go down anymore. I was stuck.
I want to like stay in here and kind of poke around.
Okay.
Do you want to roll an investigation, Alistair? Or?
Yeah, he will.
Okay, what in all are you poking around at? Anything in particular? Or?
He wants to anything that seems out of place, I guess, because this looks like. What are these things?
So these are bedrolls, and then that is a campfire that had been made.
Okay. What is this up here?
That is a basin. It's made from the same metal as the door outside.
He's gonna go up to that basin and
Okay.
inspect that.
All
right, roll me an investigation.
That too.
Come on, boy. Yeah, that's a nat 1.
Hey, it's the same metal as the door, and it's like, you know, it kind of reminds you of like the wash basins like back in your dormitories where you have to like wash your face every morning. But, like,
I imagine
there's
Alistair
no-
just goes up to it and, whoa, that's a thing. You just
That's
go
a
look at
thing.
it.
Hey, that is a thing.
Can
You're
we
not
knock
quite
on
sure.
it? Cool. And he's gonna like kind of drum on it.
Nothing happens. It's pretty.
Like,
it's
yeah, he's just
an
gonna hang
empty-
out there.
Yeah, it's just an empty basin.
All right. I'm gonna look at my sister and be like, "Wait, did you check the bags? If there was anything inside?"
No, not really.
Okay. I'm gonna go to one of the bags, grab my javelin, pick it up, and just throw it. And the same thing to every single one. Instead of properly investigating to do it.
Okay, so you're just throwing them.
Yeah.
Okay.
Oh, I'll grab one, try to shake it if there's anything in there, and then throw it.
When you shake one of them out, you find 3 coppers fall out, and then a dagger.
Oh, hey.
But as far as like the general area, it's just stone floor. You see just what looks to be like a meager means of just to camp out for like a little bit and then move on.
Dude. Maybe this is just really a safe room where you're safe.
I guess
Do we
so.
need a rest?
I mean, I'm gonna look at pulling out some glass shards from my stomach. No.
Are you sure?
I'll be alright.
I'm gonna. Well, with that, I'm gonna go right next to Tarsius. Grab him by the elbow because he's too tall.
Grab him by the elbow tuft of fur.
I'm
Ow,
just
ow,
gonna look.
ow.
I'm just gonna look at him, and
Ow.
all the snakes are looking at him too. Are
All
you
the
sure
snakes
you're
stick
okay?
Out of the hood, just a
Like,
little
Like
bit.
I'm not doing like anything spell wise.
Yeah, but I know that look. Sounds
Really
better,
concerned. Like, are you really okay?
I'm fine. I've been hit with worse. It just gets stuck in my throat.
So you just kind of brushes like the front tuft of chest hair, and you see like a bits of glass just like tink 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 onto the ground.
I'm trusting you on this.
Yeah.
Look at the, and then I'm gonna
I'm
move
not.
to the door.
I am like 20 HP away from bloody, so I'm like, I'm fine.
He's good. He's all right. He's golden.
Yeah.
As I go down, I'm putting my hood back down, and then the snakes are gonna keep their eyes on Tarsius while I move out.
She walks away. All the snakes just all at once just go and look back at you.
Damn.
I do want to come here. Is there like a spot that looks like someone can sit on it or anything?
Yeah, it's kind of raised up a bit, like maybe 2 feet or so off the ground. But so you could take a seat on the well if you wished.
I'm gonna
like
on this
or
guy.
like this guy. Yeah, so it's so about like 2 to 3 feet off the ground. So it's kind of like fountain height in a way.
Okay, I'm gonna like. Nope. Grab my javelin, poke the center of it to see if it goes also all the way through or no. Okay.
Just kind of you hit metal.
I'm gonna sit on it, and I'm going to play my pan flute for like a song or two as everyone's deciding what to do.
Okay. As Tarsius begins to play his pan flute, it just kind of echoes through the room.
I guess as he's doing that, if we're just waiting here for a few minutes or whatever, or however long, if we're waiting here for a little bit, patience would just draw.
Are you guys taking a short rest?
Do we want to take a short rest?
That's an hour. If everyone says so, then sure. But like, Tarsius is just bored, and since no one's moving when he's wanted to move, people started moving around. So like, I guess I'll just wait. That's not my cue then.
Yeah, cause me personally, when I said like I'm trusting you on this, and then that's when I'm gonna start moving to the door.
Okay. Well, and then if you're doing that, then halfway through my song, I'm gonna draw. They're like, nope, grab away.
Okie dokie.
All right, so heading out.
Yeah.
Can I do something real quick?
Sure.
You said that basin was empty, right?
Yes.
Phoebe's gonna go into her bag and get her decanter of water and just like refill the basin.
Okay. As you pull out your decanter and you begin to fill it, you see the water swirl into the basin, and it just kind of swirls around and fills all the way to the top, and then immediately just recedes into nothing.
Oh.
And I didn't see that, so I'm walking through this door.
She's just still gonna be like, when is it gonna fill up? She's like, it was full, and then it went down, and then it was full. Is there like the drain or something?
There was no drain. It's basically like a bowl.
I'd like to do something stupid.
Go for
I was
it.
gonna say, Alistair, did you see that?
Don't pee on it.
Alistair's gonna be like, whoa, he's actually gonna climb into it.
I mean, I sat on it.
You are standing in the basin.
I sat on it, so like.
So he's in it.
No. You're just standing there. Nothing happens.
Aw.
Just clunk, clunk as you put your metal shoes go onto the.
Can he like sit in it like this?
As you sit, and nothing happens.
Fifi, do the water thing again.
Yeah, she's still doing the water. She's just like,
All right, as the water's filling in, your pants are getting a little soaked. So are your socks. And the water fills all the way up, and then it drains out the same way, but you stay put.
going. Like, where did it go?
Patience
You're
just kind
still
of like
here.
standing
The water's
there,
not.
watching this, and then she goes over to Jill. What are they doing?
So there's this thing. Whenever Alistair does something stupid, I have saved myself many a headaches by just not trying to understand it, and I just let him figure it out.
Did you figure it out?
No, trying.
I'm gonna look at them. Maybe we'll find a clue somewhere else. Sometimes in houses and whatchamacallit, when you're doing your tax returns, you need to go back to your home to pick up the receipts from things that you purchased earlier in the year. And
Oh my god.
so you have to come
It's
back.
like, yeah, sometimes your tax forms come like a little bit later than when you're
Yeah.
filling them out, so you have to like
And-
backtrack into your taxes in your previous years.
This one time, the house management person rolled bad, and like my refund was not sent to my bank, was actually sent someone else because Turbo Max did a hacking.
This is going to way worse if you said, like, wait, what's a tax? You have people for that?
It's basically a skill challenge that you have to do in the game Houses and Humans. Oh, I could tell you all about it. As Ferris just kinda gets really
there's a
excited.
module called capitalism. It's really hard.
We'll make you a character. We'll like roll.
Yeah.
Like we can play it on the road. It's fine.
I'm walking through the door if we can't figure anything out. I'm sorry.
Jayan's like already walked out by this point. Like he left the room. He's like,
apparently
I'm
zoomed
not doing this.
in when I was talking about Houses and Humans, and like the world just it was erased from me. Like, oh wait, I'm doing something. The real world exists. Let's kill monsters.
All right. So
At first, I honestly thought that he was gonna just stand by the well.
no, he's going. He's like, wait, no, you're all leaving me. Don't leave me here. Sorry, I got lost in my thoughts thinking about Lena.
They would.
All right, so everybody's going back into the stained glass room as Jayon just kind of keeps walking, just kind of looking over his shoulder. It's like, it's this way, correct?
Eat.
To the corridor?
Yeah, I'm making my way there too. And then downtown.
All right.
Walking fast.
Oh, that didn't do what I wanted to do. Oh, what? I learned a thing.
What'd you learn?
Do you see it?
What?
No.
Nobody sees it? Oh, I guess
Nobody
it's just
sees
me.
it.
So if you left click your mini and then hit the right click, you can see how far like your character would be moving.
Oh.
And then you fuck up the whole map dynamics as well.
Yeah, it keeps
the,
moving.
the audience saw it and I clipped.
It's Tarsius
Oh, no.
Bethesda clips through the...
Bethesda.
Halt, traveler. Just kind of like drifts to the left. All right.
Actually,
As you approach this hallway, yes, patience.
no, ignore me.
As you approach this corridor, it kind of going on for about a good 30 more feet. Just this narrow corridor with stone sconces that once held torches. As you just continue walking down quietly, eventually you see a wooden door at the end.
Are there still torches in it?
There are no torches, no. But there were sconces that were there to hold torches.
I'm mad. I was gonna have her go down and just light them as we go.
Yeah, there are no torches.
Damn. Okay.
So, as it's a long stretch of hallway, about 30 feet, just sconces on each side, and a door at the end. What would you like to do?
Is anyone good at like trapeze?
Trapeze.
Does anyone have something really, really heavy?
Aren't you like really, really heavy? Is what Irian says out loud.
Yeah, but I can't throw
Unprompted.
me. Wait, Alex, can I have your armor? Wait, no, I'm a chest. I'm gonna do a little bit of a skip, grab the chest. I'm about to throw it and look at her since she
Wait.
spoke.
Why are you throwing the chest?
What if there's a trap on the door?
What if it's just a door?
What if it's a trap?
I can check. I'm gonna check for a trap.
Okay. That's what I was asking for trapeze.
Roll to check for traps. Jeremiah.
That's what I was like. I thought trapeze, they're like
Go-
swinging.
No, like traps with
Roll.
That's what I thought too. I was like, trapeze?
trapeze. You know, traps, ease, trapeze. It makes more sense in Spanish because you
Irian's
just
like,
add
yeah,
ito at the end of
like what he
anything,
said.
and that then just means a smaller version of whatever you're talking about.
Yeah. Irian's just like, yeah, don't you understand plain common trapeze, you know?
Yeah, trapeze. Yeah. So
Yeah,
you
we
guess
could
it.
call him that too. And he just kind of like punches you lightly in the arm. And you don't even feel it.
Do I see that he does it, or
Yeah, he's like doing it like, yeah.
I'm gonna immediately look at him and just steam from my nostrils.
Anyway, he's gonna keep walking forward.
As he does, whoever is next to me, I'm gonna be like, I really like him now.
Because you turn to turn to Alistair and Jayon as you say that.
Cool.
Jayon, like you really shouldn't like him. Don't enable him.
I don't know.
What do you mean by enable?
After a couple of chalky milks and some nuggies, maybe.
I don't even understand the words you're saying anymore. If you're going to be an adventurer, you should at least act distinguished like one and not talk about things like a child.
Well, I mean,
Or be a stick in the mud?
Yeah. I read about the memes and the kids.
Jeremiah, what'd you roll on your trap check?
God.
DM was like, fuck this shit.
22.
22. It's a door, man. It's you look it over, it's a door.
I'm so ready to like everything's a trap and like nothing is.
However, okay, all right. Let me backtrack. Let me backtrack. Actually, as you kind of like feel around, and you kind of, the first thing you notice is like there is two latches on the door itself, like not in the door itself, but in the frame. As you check it, there's the one that obviously matches with the doorknob itself. Is you would pull it open and that's where the lock is, and then there's like a second one that sits above it that doesn't seem to line up with anything.
Yeah.
And when you kind of like you kind of like see that there's like a stone there that's kind of a little loose, you kind of pull it out just a bit, and you see that there's kind of like this kind of mechanical mechanism kind of attached to the door frame itself, and there's like a wire, but the wire is slack.
Okay.
So that's what you find.
Grab the wire.
As you
pull it a little bit.
Pull it, it's loose. Like it should have had. It looks like it should have had tension somewhere, but it might have been triggered already, and it's.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I think there was one, but it's already triggered.
Cool, we can go through.
I'm gonna slowly go in there.
Okay, you open the door. Just clicks open.
I'm awkwardly like really close behind her, like at the point where I like, bro, I need some space. You're literally crowding me right now. Like that's
just like you hear him just kind of like heavy breathing behind you, just his nostrils.
And at that point, I'm kind of used to it already, so I'll just leave that. I'll just leave him be to what he wants to do.
All right, and that brings you. Let me get you in here.
I guess while this would be going on, Patience would be looking around to like everybody and just being like, I'm kind of glad I'm like, doing this with you guys. This is turning out to be a lot of fun, and
I love how you talk like you're all on a sports team.
Yeah.
It's like, I'm really glad that we're working together and
yeah,
we take this to state. All right, here we are. As you enter into this antechamber of sorts.
Oh.
That fucking god dang
suspicious.
Whoa.
Something happened. Hold on. Let me
Whatever.
double check something. Let me get rid of this. Yeah. No, okay. Alright, it was just me being zoomed out. I thought my map was fucked up and I was like, no. I need to see things. Okay. As you enter into this kind of antechamber of sorts that's just stone walls, stone floor, and you see just tapestries lining the wall, where you see another giant, large double door. This one made out of wood instead of metal, and then a smaller wooden door at the far end, just straight ahead.
I'm gonna look at everyone and be like, big one? And then small one?
Sure. I'm gonna walk this way, just this much, and then perceive chaps again.
Any
trap-
trap for traps?
Yeah, any kind of like pressure plate.
Is it like a spell you're doing, or is it like?
No, just me, just kind of like going down and then just looking.
Roll me a perception.
Oh, that's low this time. That is. Oh, that's not a 9. That's a 6. So that's an 11. That's an 11.
All right. I'll say as you're you would kind of take to not liking just the emptiness of the room. You kind of skirt along the walls more so as you kind of check the stone bricks to see if there's any more loose ones. And as your hand kind of grazes over, I would say as you get to about right here, as your hand kind of grazes over the tapestry, you feel it push in as if there's a hollow space there. And when you pull the tapestry back, you see a golden sarcophagus kind of beveled into the wall.
Ooh.
Oh. I wonder if. And then I'm looking at through like the whole empty chamber. I was like, this looks a little suspicious. What if we trigger something and maybe in each of these, what's that called? Tapestry has one of these and they come back to life.
We put them back into not life.
True.
I
I'm
could
gonna pull out.
and possibly not trigger anything.
I'm putting my javelin back and like grabbing my axe.
Yeah, I'm getting my rapier ready, put my shield on, and just defensive things. Getting ready for the worst.
So do we proceed or?
What, like, did you tell us what you found? What did you find, sis?
Yeah, I'll tell them, like, yeah, that's why I said, well, like, this sarcophagus might come back to life. That's why that's what I said.
I
So
mean,
there's-
we can
So
pull it out and see what happens.
it's like a coffin.
Yeah, but it's cold.
Yeah.
Is there a dead body in there?
What, are you gonna put it on on your bottle again?
Yes.
No.
No.
What's in the box?
You'll see Tarsius already heading over there. Place the axe against the wall. Do you mind? Wait, it's a trap.
I don't think so.
Okay. Trusting you wholeheartedly. Try to grab sarcophagus. Is it like against the wall or anything? Can I like lift it? Can I move it?
It's in the wall, so if you try to grab for it, it will not budge.
I have an idea. My weapon is magical. Kind of grab the axe in there a little bit, wiggle it until I have as much of a resistance as I can. Put one hoof on the wall. Okay. I'm gonna try my best, and then I'm gonna try to put the second hoof on the wall and like balance myself, and then pull this way. It's not gonna work, but that's what I'm doing.
Okay, roll me a strength just to see what you do.
Can I use my advantage on this one?
If you wish.
I don't want to take that one.
Okay.
Cool, that one becomes a 6, a total of 11.
As you feel you have a good momentum, you feel like this will really do it. As you kind of like wedge your axe and kind of brace both of your legs against the wall, as you just kind of like pull to try to like pop it out, but then your axe just kind of you feel like it's about to break, and then you just slips out and you stumble back. And
I say,
budge.
fall on my
What
ass.
if I knock it?
Ow.
Owie.
Owie.
What if I knock it?
What does that do?
Like cast the spell knock.
I mean, I could go knock it for you. I want to go
Nothing happens.
see. He doesn't know anything about magic.
Irian in the back's like, it'd be more concerning if it knocked back.
As he says that, I'm gonna grab my axe like immediately.
Tarsius knocks and Irian's like, who's there? God, I love him.
Yeah, Patience would just go up to it and she doesn't have to go. It works in a range of 60 feet. Let's behind door number 1.
As you expend your spell to cast knock, and you hear this cacophonous just boom, boom, as like the spell activates, like this knocking noise that just rings through the entire dungeon, and then it just settles into silence, and then Irian just goes, "Who's there?"
It didn't open.
Didn't open.
Can
That's
Alistair go up to it?
suspicious.
What?
Alistair wants to go up to it.
Okay.
Oh my
Sure,
god.
go for it.
As Alistair's doing that, I'm gonna go over to the next one over here, and
Okay.
we're like, "Good, can I go over there? Is it good?"
I didn't really check it yet.
Okay, I'm gonna roll. Can I proceed to see if it's safe, and then I'll make my way over here as Alistair's doing his thing.
Excuse me, sir. Do you have time to talk about our Lord and Savior Frat? And I want to have him attempt to open it.
And when you knock and you give your approved script for the the Church of Frats, there's no answer. And when you go to try to like pry open for an opening, you can't quite seem to find like a lid or something to pull or pry from. It just doesn't budge.
That's the DM's like, it's just a fucking thing.
It's just a fucking box.
It's
But there's something in the box.
It's just a chair.
What's in the box?
Just a chair.
DM.
Yes.
How do I do the whole thing, like, to show, like, your movement?
What you mean? Oh,
Snap
the
to
ruler?
Center does this. How do I do the thing where it, like...
So, on a normal computer with a normal fucking mouse, it's like you gotta hold, like... It's... you can't do it on a trackpad from what
I've done it, it's just really shitty. But you can try it. You have to use both hands. Like, boop, and then you drag, then boop.
I don't. How do
Yeah,
I-
it's a mess. Don't ask me. You kind of... Yeah, you gotta, like, hold both of them and, like... It's a thing. What are you trying to do?
No,
Show it to me on... Just... What are you trying to
I'm
do?
gonna go like this, and then like this.
Okay.
She's not...
Very deliberate movements, yes.
She's just walking on the...
Just on the white tile?
Yeah.
Okay, so you're doing the whole floor is lava thing.
Yeah,
where
that's what she's
you
doing.
only step on one color tile. Got it.
I am
Huh?
making sure I stepped on all the color tiles.
Okay. You got very big hooves, so naturally you can only step on all the tiles.
Patience just giggling past area. It's like the floor is lava.
I honestly could not think of a comeback. I'm like, shit. I was trying to be witty. I failed.
But yeah, no, she's doing that all the way up to here.
Okay.
And oh god, what was it? Rook to C8.
Rook to C8 is what you say.
Yeah. She's just,
He's like, how the fuck does this kid know how to play chess? She's literally wearing a burlap sack. How does she know how to play chess?
my mama taught me.
Sure.
Okay, Cordelia has a pathway to that she wants to go.
Okay, what are you doing?
There you go.
Okay, go for it. Ophelia, Yuliy, is there anything that you want to do?
Just watching and staring at everybody and be like, but there's a door right there. But like, what are we doing? And so we're just going towards the door. certain instances I see patients go right past us.
Okay.
Like, wait, patients, wait for us.
Yeah,
Alright.
she went over to this door right here.
Okay. So heading down to the smaller door.
Yeah, she's
Yeah.
gonna try to open it.
Okay.
Yeah, we're going down there with you.
Okay.
All right. So you approach the smaller door. Tarsius, Cordelia, what are we doing?
I'm gonna pull the
No, I'm
tapestry.
just being here with Tarsius.
Alright, so you're just supervising Tarsius. What are you doing?
Kinda.
I'm pulling the tapestry to see if there's a sarcophagus behind.
There is a sarcophagus behind it.
Because it's gold.
Yes, it's also gold.
I'm gonna knock
Ribbon.
on it.
No answer.
I'm gonna do that for every single tapestry until I find something
Okay.
different.
Behind every single tapestry, you will find a gold sarcophagus. You will knock. There will be no answer. And every time you try to pry one open, they just don't seem to budge.
I guess I'll be next to the small door when everybody's done.
Okay.
Maybe there's something.
Hmm?
No, never mind.
Okay.
I'm just gonna be a little bit disappointed, like I couldn't figure it out.
Aw. Alright. As everybody just seems to convene around the smaller door, Jaeon just kind of like looking back over his shoulder as Alistair is still trying to get the good word out to all of the sarcophagus. Alistair, we're leaving you.
Oh, okay. And he like quickly like shoves his like little like book of frat into his like armor, and just okay. And he's gonna slowly head up there. Boop.
Okay.
He's trailing behind, but he's there.
Okay. Clunk, 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 clunk.
Very, very loud, and like I imagine he's making a little bit of squishing sounds too, because he was.
Your
water.
boots and socks are still wet. You're kind of
Cool.
waterlogged still. Your feet are feeling a little cold.
It's wet and metally.
And
Ugh.
meddly.
But yeah,
No, like, it's not gonna get rusted.
No, it's fine.
Okay.
Patience is gonna try opening the door.
Right. As you kind of jiggle the handle, it seems to be stuck.
Let me open it.
stuck.
It was like.
Miriam just goes,
Okay.
have you tried knocking on this one?
I could knock on it. I could.
I'm not gonna on it.
Tarsius, with a big meaty fist, just knocks on the door. There's a moment of silence. And then it's followed by, who's there?
Nope.
I'm gonna step right in front of her
Who
by
said
picking her
that?
up and like pushing her down. It's Tarsius. Who's there?
Silence.
I wanna
Excuse
know
me,
if
sir
you
or
use that.
madam.
As
Yes.
the door kind of rattles slightly as if something's moving behind it.
No,
And
no,
then the
no,
latch
no, no.
Squeaks open and the door opens.
Patience
Oh.
like skitters back. No, 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 no.
I'm
no.
gonna look at Alistair. Do you want me to go in first? Do you want to go in first?
No,
Oh, it doesn't matter.
Okay.
No, 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 no.
This
I'm
patient
going
sounds like a
to-
startled cat.
No, no, no.
I'm going to
Okay.
flip my axe. So instead of like the blade being here, it's like this way. So like
Okay.
the flat side of it.
Right.
And I'm going
Alistair's gonna nudge him and be like, "We gotta make a good first impression."
Okay. And with the count of 3, I'm gonna go in and make a good impression.
I'll follow.
Okay, all right. 1, 2, 3. I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna scream, "Axe in your face!" But with a blunt end just swing downward.
No. Alistair's gonna say no.
That is
All right. As you yell, no, Tarsius yelling, axe in your face, and you enter into the. You basically jump into another room,
There's nobody.
and there's nobody there.
Yep.
As you find yourself in this large kind of library of sorts. The room kind of lit with this ethereal kind of like pale flame on the sconces as they just kind of like flicker and ebb and just give you enough light to just see the rows of empty bookshelves of scattered papers and broken furniture, as there's just essentially nothing within this room. There is a few tile of what looks to be like an ornate design in the center, kind of cracked and in disrepair. You see just a mess of things. And actually, roll me perception, everyone.
Perception. Nat 20.
Oh my god, patience.
23.
Alistair. I got a 2.
Good job, Allie.
He's like, maybe they have one of those like ring doorbells.
10.
Grayson has one of those. He just goes, "Go away." 10 for Tarsius?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Cordelia, what'd you get?
12.
Okay. Ophelia, Yuliy, what did you get?
17 Fifi, 9 Yuliy.
Cool. So Fifi and Patience are the most perceptive ones in this room.
Makes sense.
As everybody, you just kind of see this library that's in complete disrepair. And Patience, you kind of like look over, and the first thing you see is this harpsichord. Harpsichord. Thank you. Just kind of sitting in the corner, and there's just like a layer of dust over it, and it seems to be the one thing in this room that's the most intact. As you and Fifi notice this, as you kind of like stare at it, you see one of the keys slowly dip down and then go back up. And then you see just kind of like a rolling of fog just across your feet as it fills this room. And the temperature is beginning to drop as you can start to see your breath in front of you. And it feels like you're being watched.
That doorbell.
Oh, Patience is creeped out, but she also sees a musical instrument. And as a child, it's like, touch the thing.
Touch the thing.
You see her
He's
kind of
like,
do this
"Oh."
little thing where she kind of like just like steps like
Kind
in
of
place,
like
just,
hopping in place.
Yeah,
Like a
Just look-
child that needs to go to the bathroom.
yeah, and she's just looking over at the musical instrument, like,
Say louder.
yeah, I want to go and mess with the harpsichord or the piano thingy, if she would know it as.
Gotta look at everybody and be like, "Hello, ghostly thing. We are here for things. Do you know where a mask is?"
As it's very quiet in here, and as you kind of wait for an answer, and all you hear is just somebody walking behind you.
Turn around,
And no one's there.
stick out my hand, and then do this.
As you just kind of wave.
That's hopefully that's what I did.
As you wave your arms around wildly, you kind of knock into, you kind of like hit into one of the bookshelves and it just goes onto the ground.
Yeah, Childish Wonder's gonna win out on this one.
Oh.
Skinner's over.
Skinner's over.
Wait, there's a ghostly man. I'm gonna yell at her.
Ghostly what?
A ghostly man. They're a ghost and a man. And ghostly.
Mr. Ghost man, contrary to popular belief, you can still be saved by Frat even if you're dead.
Just kind of running in a circle.
Yeah.
Patience is gonna kind of like look at the harpsichord and just with one delicate little clawed raccoon finger.
As you go to press down on it, right as your finger touches the cord, it lets out this rusted kind of twang, and then it just rattles as this pale face jumps forward out of the instrument,
skitters back,
screaming at you. Don't touch anything. As you see this ethereal woman floating above the instrument, her hair just, her pale ghostly hair just kind of like flowing in waves as she's wearing what looks to be these tattered scholarly robes.
I thought I was seeing that at Ghostbusters with the librarian.
You're welcome. You're fucking welcome. She just floats there and just kind of like floating and phasing in and out, and then she looks at all of you and then she disappears again.
I just wanted to play it too.
Oh, okay, we're doing this.
I just wanted to play a tune.
Go play it. I'm gonna walk up there. Don't let her bully you. Go play it.
So, that's rude.
You just hear like puff her chest out like a little bit, like a tiny little pigeon, and then just march back up. Can I please play a tune?
Hops the cord, moves aside.
Hey.
And Alistair, what was it you said?
It's her stuff. We shouldn't be rude.
Oh, okay. I thought you were saying that she's being rude.
Okay.
Oh.
Yeah. No, you guys are being rude. It's her stuff.
As she materializes right beside you,
Oh!
Alistair.
Oh, hey, bro.
It's just like, yes, it's very rude. Don't touch anything.
Can we, like, touch the floor with our feet?
No! Okay.
Oh.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't let you finish. And you see she kind of, like,
That's
adjusts
rude.
these spectacles
Oh.
that sit on the edge of her nose, and she just kind of, like, floats there. And just sighs.
Do you want friends? We can be your friends.
I don't want friends.
Do you want to play a game?
No! What do you think I am? I'm not some child.
I'm 21. I'm not a child either.
Good for you, and I have been trapped here for thousands of years.
Ooh,
Not
wait.
in the mood for games.
I'm looking at Alistair. I'm gonna like run over to him. I'm gonna try to say it quietly, but I'm sure I'm not. You think like Frat will be like totally okay if we like save her from her imprisonment and stuff? That's like a good deed, right?
Like that?
What?
Something
I didn't
about-
hear you.
Yeah, he'll be fine with that.
Okay. Well, you should help you out of your predicament.
And she just kind of like she'll just kind of like float and just kind of like hold her hand to her cheek as she just looks critically at you all. You're not here to steal anything.
But no. We're good guys.
No.
We discovered chocolate milk.
I don't know what that is. I guess I'm sorry. And she just like kind of like cards her hands through her hair, and it's just very like, you obviously can just like see right through her as she does it. I'm just used to people coming here and taking everything, and she just gestures around to this completely vacant library.
Oh.
Very righteous.
Who's taking them?
Non-righteous
And she just-
adventurers.
She'll turn to you, Cordelia, and just like, well, no offense, but people like you.
What do you mean? What do you mean, like me? They have hair like mine as well.
Well, they serpentine creatures, monsters, people cloaked in shadows that just come in and they just grab all of my precious books and academic findings.
Alistair's gonna be like, whoa, wait. We were so rude. And he's gonna hold out his hand. Hi, my name is Alistair Evander Belmont. I am a Paladin of Frat. What is your name? And he's gonna hold out his hand.
She'll like go to put her hand in yours, but just like passes through, and you just get like this really, really creepy chill up your arm.
He's going to mimic a handshake anyway.
My name is Ilder, and I was a very once renowned apprentice of Didarius.
Oh. Cool.
You have no idea who that
Didarius.
is.
No.
Where's the Darius?
He was a great divination wizard. Oh my god.
Can
How
I say
long has
something
it
as
been?
Arian real fast?
Yes, you may.
More like dead Darius. Eh.
That was rude.
Like, was that
Next
like?
question, I'm just
Arian-
handing you as a character sheet, Lynn.
Don't ever let me play him ever.
Really quick,
God.
Vic.
Yes.
So overall, the room's a wreck. Like, I'm assuming not just vacant. Are there like books and papers and stuff like everywhere?
Roll me a perception. As she goes into this lengthy speech about how
21.
Didarius was this great divination wizard that used his powers in order to divine futures for kings and queens and just for centuries. And yes, what'd you get?
21.
21? There is not a goddamn book in this place. There is only torn scraps of paper, broken furniture, and dust. There's not a single thing left.
I was gonna say, because like if it was like messy, Patience was gonna be like, it just completely ignore what she's like.
This has just been centuries of disrepair. Like even the wood in the bookshelves is just molded and like just aged terribly, that the bookshelves themselves have been falling apart.
Aw, that's no, because I was gonna say like what because it's like listening to her.
Yeah. She's like, and I was his apprentice, and we were going to do great things together. And then I was banished.
Why?
You just see like these ghostly tears just kind of start going down her cheeks.
Why were you banished?
Because I was wrongly accused of losing one of his tomes.
That sounds extremely rude.
Well, he wasn't known for having the best temper.
So if we find the book and give it to you, can you be like not ghosty?
I'm sorry, Tarsius, one more time?
If we find the book for you, and can you be not a ghosty anymore?
Possibly.
Okay. What does this book look like?
Well, it is the... Oh, I had a name. Let me find that name real quick.
Also, do you know anything about Dragon Mask?
Dragon masks. And she'll just kind of like pace around in a circle, just like floating like in a circle around you as she thinks. I do remember there being mention of the creation of dragon masks, but
Oh. Here?
here, no, not here. We didn't make those. Our purpose was for divining the great truths of the universe across many planes.
Oh, like how to make a big giant 5-headed lady come out of a hole?
No, but we could possibly seek out the answers to the great mysteries, resulting, kind of around a great five-headed lady.
Can we put like a cork in the well so she can't come out?
I don't think that's how that works.
Yeah, me neither. I was just hoping.
I know. It is a. Sometimes we wish that the simplest solutions could answer our greatest problems, but sometimes that's not always the case.
Yeah.
But no, our Didarius, he found this divination pool within these caverns and built these entire chambers around it, and kings and queens would come from all around bearing tribute because they want to see if whether they live forever or if somebody's going to completely seize their kingdom and trivial shit like that. Thanks, patience. But it's people kind of. I think in his later years, the pool might have driven him mad.
Oh, was that the thing that goes into nothing and it's all black?
No, that's just a well that goes down into nothing. The real well is a little ways down that way, and she just kind of like points like back in the direction that you just came from.
Was it the big doll?
It's you can like find another way around it, but yes, it's the big door.
Okay. You should find her the book.
Just know that if you do go seeking the pool, that it requires great sacrifice in order to gain great knowledge.
Yeah. I'm not looking for knowledge. I think I'm pretty smart as I am.
Yeah.
You picked the wrong character to try that with.
The dwarf considered him to be quite intelligent as well.
Dwarf?
Yes, the dwarf that came through here.
What dwarf?
He was... I didn't bother to ask. They just gave a quick look around. I just watched them, but there was this dwarf man with... He had kind of like dark skin and these elegant purple robes. He looked like he could have been a wizard or something.
Ooh. We might not be alone, guys. That's why they wrote Saf-aayyee on the door and put the beds there.
Hey lady, like, why is that, big
Ilda.
well thing? What if, like, how come we put water in it and it disappears?
It's supposed to be a puzzle. You're supposed to figure that out.
We
know
really
the answer?
didn't.
It's... So... you scared me. I saw the mic move. Darius had a puzzle in kind of surrounding the well itself, where if you fill it with water, you have to fill it with the water from the basin and take it into the pool room in order to fill that with the water from the basin with the buckets that was by the well.
I threw that in the...
Oopsie daisy.
Well,
Well,
it's probably for the best.
I
If
ruined
you
the
didn't,
puzzle forever.
you broke the dungeon puzzle.
Now no one gets to enjoy the puzzle.
It's a broken state. I'm sorry.
You just hear Alistair under his breath and like look at Tarsius and go alley oopsie.
Yeah.
Oh.
Oopsie.
And Jayon's just like, did you broke the fucking puzzle?
Look at him with the dumbest grin I can have. Yeah. I didn't mean to.
Well, then how the fuck are we supposed to get to the pool? And still, it's just like, well, you can just simply walk to it. It's just you won't be able to use it because you have to use the water from the basin. And but if you didn't figure that out, then perhaps the dwarf didn't figure that out.
See, I'm not the only one who's stupid.
He came here to seek the pool for a reason. He was very distraught about looking for something.
The mask. They want to get knowledge on where the masks are. Yeah. I'm so smart. You have no idea.
My God, the gears turning in Jesus' head. Just watching that.
That was a facial journey.
I feel like that needs to be like turned into a GIF or something.
Oh my God.
While all this has been going on, Patience has just been like cleaning, organizing some papers.
Wait. Can you leave this room?
No, I cannot.
Fuck.
Why?
I mean, damn.
Why not?
Because this is where my unfinished business lies. I misplaced a book. He got angry at me and he banished me from this place, but apparently the guilt of my failures was too much that when I died, I returned here.
What if you just forgive yourself?
That's not how that works.
Fuck.
You need to like really get inside yourself, because forgiveness isn't about other people. It's about
She
yourself.
looks you dead
So
in the
maybe
eye.
If you just sit, let's meditate together and talk to Frat. Frat.
I love how you just yell at Hey, Frat! Come here!
And Jan's like, that's not how you meditate, Alistair. You're supposed to...
I'm copying everything Alistair's doing.
I'm sorry.
Are you trying to connect with Frat?
Yes, please. Please
Roll
connect me.
Roll. Your call is very important to us. Roll me a religion.
I imagine like Frat's getting. You have a collect call from. Hey.
You have a collect call from Frat. Whoa, I have a collect call from me, dude.
So wait a minute.
He got an 18.
Okay, roll me percentiles. What
Okay.
is the purpose of you connecting with your god?
What is the purpose of your call? To. He's gonna look to Tarsius. What should I ask?
Help, please. What do we do? She's pretty cool. Can she not be here no more? Something like that.
Okay. I was gonna ask for my socks not to be wet, but I like yours better.
Oh, okay. I'm
Just
gonna look
pray to your
towards.
god to just have your socks not be wet.
I'm gonna look to Cordelia like, hey, we're doing good. We're adventurous. We're helping people.
Oh my God! I got a 93.
Oh my God. Vic is
The time has come, Vic. Brett.
I'm excited. What's gonna happen?
93. Okay. As Alistair, you kind of
He gets on his knees and he prays like a good boy. Yeah.
dear
Dear
Frat.
Frat.
No, you have to word it in your prayer now. You have to do it.
Yeah.
Dear Frat, it's me, Alistair. Can you help us with this lady and maybe getting us a new bucket? And if you have time, fix my socks. Thank you. Love, Alistair. Amen.
Ophelia approves of the communication.
Oh my god.
Best prayer ever.
And he'll do this.
Mwah. As you sit there
Hang
praying,
loose.
hang
Loose and stay righteous.
beautiful. As you sit there praying and connecting with Frat, you feel this
the sounds of dial-up internet.
Be-doom, be-doom, be-doom.
Okay, Fox.
As you're remembering your mantra of hang loose, stay righteous, hang loose, stay righteous, as your exhale, you feel yourself become weightless as you feel yourself become closer to your deity, Frat. Mostly, and you think back on the stained glass image that you saw of him just before, of him standing very righteously over this chimera with his blade. And then in your mind, the image just kind of moves, and you see him just kind of take his sword and just kind of place it in front of him in almost a prayer stance like yourself. And then you see as he looks up at you, his eyes making connection with you, Alistair. And it's just, yeah, what's up, little dude?
Can you help us? We're in a bit of a puzzle, but we broke it.
Whoa, broken puzzles are like no fun. Like, do you like lose a
know.
piece, or like, I hate it when you're
we-
like doing a puzzle and you just lose the last piece.
Yeah, we threw that last piece down the well.
Oh, that's a bummer.
Yeah.
Oh,
Can we have a new bucket?
I don't know. My arms don't reach that far. Like,
Ah,
I'd grab it for you, but like, my arms aren't that long. I mean,
what do we do?
if it was like a puzzle for like a well or like a divination pool that's supposed to like connect you with like the cosmos and give you the secrets of the universe, maybe like you weren't meant to get those secrets.
Why does it exist?
Sometimes it like exists because, you know, the duality of man. They just kind of like
That makes
Sometimes-
sense.
I don't know, sometimes you little dudes like to try to perceive things that are greater than your little minds can hold, and you just do these crazy things that could probably end the world. And that's like really bad for you, and that's why we have to like keep checking in on you, make sure you're all right. Are you all right? Like, are you good? How are you?
So are you saying like we did everyone a favor by throwing the bucket down the well?
That's like entirely up to your perception, man.
I think we did. I think I know what you're saying. I think like our duality is that we want the knowledge, but in ourselves we keep ourselves from getting the knowledge, which actually helps us out. I get it. That's good.
The duality of man, the internal answer for I don't know, man.
Yeah, isn't it great? I just like came up with that.
Oh, it's awesome. Like we should write that in like the new scripture. I think
Yeah,
it's coming out this year, right?
Probably, I don't know. Somebody
When you
writes.
finish writing it. Yeah.
Look, somebody writes it for me, and then somebody like rewrites it, and then sometimes it's like a game of telephone sometimes, and you know.
Yeah.
What
The
happened?
publishers have been really on it. Sister Sarah was telling me about it. Anyway, hey, can you fix my socks?
Ah, wet socks. I hate when that happens. Yeah, man, like, yeah, no problem. He just kind of like reaches over and just boops you on the nose, and then you wake up.
Alistair just wakes up giggling.
You wake up giggling. You just like come back to, and you're in a room, and you're just giggling. And hey, your socks are cozy and dry.
Oh, sweet.
I'm looking at her. Alistair, did he do it? We have a new bucket. Did he answer every single bit of your prayers and everything has been solved?
Alistair just looks back at Tarsius and is like, the duality of man.
I'm gonna look around. But she's a girl and I'm a Minotaur.
No, man, the bucket.
The bucket's a man. So there's two buckets.
Bucket. It's fine, we're fine.
Ilda's just like, are we fine?
Yeah.
I'm looking around.
No, it's
the
not
room.
my problem.
I'm looking around the room. Is there like a bucket in here or a cup?
No, there's not a single thing.
There's not a single
Let's
thing.
fill,
in there?
let's,
Okay.
let's break
I
this
was gonna
puzzle
borrow
by
some things.
getting a Dixie cup. It's like
Guys, Frat said don't worry about the bucket.
So, my question is with the book that she was talking about.
Yes.
What was it called again?
You can ask her.
Yeah. As Patience is like cleaning up, because she would have been like half listening. It's like, what was this book that you misplaced called again?
oh,
Yes, I remember it. It's very, very clear in my mind. It was a big blue book. It had gold filigree, and it has like even like the the edges of the pages were also kind of like golden.
Did it say
And
Dungeon Master's Guide
really,
3.5?
really easy. What?
Did it say Dungeon Master's Guide 3.5?
It did not.
Okay.
But it's a very common misconception to confuse it for that.
Okay.
Don't fucking call me out, man. It's a really easy title to remember. It's big blue book, gold filigree, gold pages, and the title was The Transubstantiality Across the Potentialities.
Bless you.
That's a mouthful.
Patience is like, can you say that again a little bit slower for me, please?
Yeah, I'm really dumb.
I think you should write it down.
Can you still say it a little bit slower for me, please?
Ran.
The Transubstantiality Across Potentialities.
Uh-huh.
Oh, that's cool.
Do
And
you have like allergies or something? Because you keep saying that.
it's not here.
In this room.
It's not here in this room, because if it was here in this room, I wouldn't be having this problem.
Yeah, we'll keep an eyeball out and
Please keep many eyeballs out for it,
I
because
only have two.
I have many eyeballs.
Oh, it's cool.
I am very, very tired. You hear Arian across the way, just like, ha! I get it! Because you've got snakes for hair!
Yeah! I look at him like, yeah! Because everything my sister does is awesome, and acknowledging that she has a thing is awesome. So, awesome. Alright, so we're going to find your book, forget about the puzzle, go swim in a pool, and then have sandwiches for lunch.
Cool.
Who mentioned sandwiches?
I'm just hungry.
Yes, you can either take the corridor, or you could take the passage to the right. It's through the, it's beyond the double doors up ahead.
About how long did this entire conversation take?
I'm gonna say it's been less than 10 minutes, honestly.
Okay, well, Patience would have cleaned up as much as she could have.
As you're kind of like sweeping with your little tail, and then like
no.
picking stuff up, and oh no, there went your computer.
Oh no.
Oh,
Come
no.
here.
But
Aw.
you were saying.
Yeah, so you kind of like tidy up like a small little corner. So
Yeah, during all that, Fifi's gonna mend this whole bookshelf.
okay.
Oh, cool.
Well, I was gonna say if Fifi mended a bookshelf, Patience would have like dug into her bag, pulled out a couple of like different little doodles and things that she would have written and stuff like that, folded it over into make like a little makeshift like child book, and she's just gonna go put it right on the book. I gave you a book.
Oh, you gave me a book, and she kind of like floats over to it. She like picks it up and just looks through it. Just, it's very lovely.
She's
Awesome.
gonna just beam all excited and
Awesome.
happy.
Put it right here. Congratulations on being a published author in the Library of Daedarius.
It's first edition, one of a kind.
Oh.
First edition. Yeah.
First
Right.
press.
Yes, just
Well, I mean, it sucks that people took all your stuff, so.
Yes, it does suck indeed. Are you a fan of libraries, by chance?
I mean, I've frequented the ones from the little gnomish village that I've been to, but that's about it. Which means it was really tiny.
Really tiny. Here, just like
In more
because
ways than one.
because they're gnomes.
No, it was just a really small library.
Like, I'm gonna start heading out on my way out though. I'm gonna be like, I don't like libraries. Uncle Ariel always dragged me to one.
Oh,
Hate
yeah. It's same here, but then, like, Uncle Wes took me and we wrestled.
Alistair just had a big brain idea.
Uh-oh. Yes,
He's gonna look at Tarsius and just start slapping him really quick. He has something exciting to say.
As that happens, like, oh, that was a shot of glass. Oh, Tarsius.
No, sorry. Bro,
Yeah,
we don't have a bucket.
we don't have a bucket.
I have a pot.
Wait, which one?
Like a cooking pot.
Oh, okay, good. I was.
What do you mean? He's gonna be confused.
D&D quote.
He said a pot.
Yeah, one pot's all it takes.
One pot.
Arian in the background, like, oh man, I've had a pot before, and let me tell you, that fucked me up for days.
The druid stuff. Don't mess with it.
The druids make a really good. Anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, just kind of like slowly looks over and I'm just like, please stop talking.
Okay, we have a pot. We're gonna go down. Yes.
I know. Like Frat said, don't worry about it because we're not supposed to know the knowledge of the universe because like the duality of man. But we have a pot and we can put the water in the thing and maybe find that guy.
Oh, let's do it.
Maybe that might be an idea.
Yeah, let's do it.
Let's do
Pot
it.
saves the day, and then he's gonna storm out.
Marijuana saves the day.
Oh god.
I'm very excited. And if Alistair is not running as fast as I want him to run, I'm just gonna pick him up, put him on my shoulders, and start running.
All right, so the plan is you're walking
know-
all the way back to the well room.
Yeah, apparently.
That's what everybody's doing.
That's what
Just
me
watch
and
the
Alistair
door
doing.
because, you know-
All right, you're all just rushing out.
Yep.
Got it.
Bye, lady. We'll get you free.
Okay. And she just like the second you pass through the threshold, you don't hear her anymore.
Oh, that sucks.
Cordelia's
She's
gonna
look back
bow.
up. Bye.
Right.
No, I didn't know if she was gonna say anything. Just like,
As she'll just kind of beckon to you, patients, to come here.
and she will.
So, they ran out before I could say this, but could you pass along the message? I really want that book back, so it's really important that they don't get killed along the way.
Uh-huh.
Oh, we're gonna try.
Oh
If
yeah.
you- If you decide to take the passage just outside these doors, you have to approach the throne room with the humility proffered in the manner of Mistral.
Approach the throne room with.
Humility proffered in the manner of Mistral shelters those opening the way to seek knowledge. That's usually the hint that I'm given when I have to enter that room.
Sticks her head out. Guys!
Yeah.
Pot!
No, I was
What?
I was just gonna say something like before I actually do leave. Like I did want to.
All right, so you would hear that
Bow.
conversation.
Okay, like take a bow basically. It's just like we'll keep an eye on the book.
Right.
But yeah, okay.
Which Patience and Ophelia, did you stay in the room or did you run out with everyone else?
I would have waited for Patient to be like enjoy your bookshelf.
Thank you for the bookshelf. And so Ophelia, Patience, and Cordelia, roll me a religion.
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 Oh, I'm proficient on that. I'm not proficient on that. 24 for Cordelia.
Religion.
13, 50.
That is
13,
a
50,
plus
okay.
0. That's a 13.
That's a what?
13.
13. And what did you get, Cordelia?
24.
24. Okay, so Mistral, it sounds familiar. She sounds very familiar. Like, but you can't quite remember much about it. Cordelia, however, with your extensive visits to the libraries because of Uncle Ariel and having to read up on the many pantheons, as is his order, you recognize Mistral as the words that are being said are. It reminds you of a holy gesture that is used among the adherents of Mistral, who was the fallen goddess. It involves essentially turning your head downward and raising your hands up as if holding a lamp. That was essentially a gesture used in veneration when seeking favor with the goddess.
Ooh.
So, as you have that piece of knowledge, and Tarsius and Alistair are running down the corridor yelling pot as loudly as they can.
Patience.
As bros do.
Idea.
Okay. With that plan in motion to collect the water within the pot and continue on to the pool, I believe we will leave it here for now and continue on in the next coming weeks. So you've, in some way, solved the puzzle.
Sure, let's say that.
You broke it and then you resolved it.
We took another piece of the puzzle that we couldn't fit somewhere and just jammed it in to where that piece was.
That's some
It's
West
like a
logic.
waterlogged piece that you just squeeze
Look,
in.
that's some West logic right there. Trying to fit a round peg in a square hole. You just jam it in until it fits. So.
Not gonna mention disgrace or anything, huh?
I said that's yeah. I said what I said. So, thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for watching. We will pick this up again in 2 weeks, and God help me, I have to see these guys go through more puzzles. So, so thank you. Make sure to love each other. Be safe. Wash your hands. And see you next time. All right. Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye.